what's up YouTube? It's Kim, and I just got back from an amazing vacation. We sailed on Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas, and it was an absolutely beautiful ship. I did so much research leading up to the vacation. I watched so many YouTube videos and vlogs and got a lot of good tips that I wanted to share some of those tips with you today. I particularly loved the channel Heather Loves Cruising. It was a husband and wife team that did several videos sharing so many of their tips, and I found so many of those helpful. So thank you guys for your tips. I will link them below. Check them out, watch their videos. If you are planning on a cruise on the Allure of the Seas or the Oasis of the Seas, their tips came in really handy. Best tip was to buy an over-the-door shoe organizer. This was an awesome space saver. It held everything from our shoes, sunscreen, towel clips, medication, and it really helped me unpack and organize the room. Next are these awesome towel clips. These will clip your towel right to your chair. And I got these inexpensive on Amazon. For a pack of 8 was only $10, and it saves your spot. It lets the towel not blow away if you're on a sea day and there's high winds. These are a cool little item that I brought with us. You're also going to want to bring a lanyard that will hold your Sea Pass card. Now, I got these on Amazon, but I bought the wrong kind. I didn't realize they would have to actually scan the card. I thought, you would just like boop, put it under something and it would work, but it didn't. So it was kind of annoying having to take it in and out. So you want to get a lanyard that you can take the card in and out easily. Amazon has a ton. I will link some down below. For cheap, I mean, on the ship, you're gonna pay $15, $20 for a lanyard. So definitely bring the lanyard with you. Also, this is my running belt that, goes around your waist and it clips in the back, but it was perfect for going into the ports. I kept all my money in here. I kept my ID and I kept my phone. So this way, I used my phone for all my pictures since it actually took better pictures than the old camera I have. So this was perfect. It's hidden under your clothes, and it doesn't leave you as a target if you're carrying a big purse. Another great tip they gave was to bring a highlighter. So I brought a highlighter. I was able to highlight the activities or events that I wanted to go to during the day. This way, if you look at your cruise compass quickly, you can see exactly what you want to do that day. Use the luggage valet program. It was $25 per person, and they will take your luggage the night before you disembark, and they will check you into your airline, and they will take your luggage to the plane, and you pick up your luggage when you arrive back to your hometown. So that was amazing. We were able to get off the boat at 7:30 a.m. before everybody else gets off. And from our cabin to our bus that took us back to Fort Lauderdale Airport was 15 minutes. In that same regard, download the mobile passport app. This was a lifesaver. It's free, and it will get you through customs. And literally, we were through customs in 5 minutes. Also, make sure to pre-book your transfers. We did it through Air to Sea, so the airline, the transfers, everything was all taken care of. And we saw so many people that were standing on this long taxi line waiting to get a taxi, and we were on the manifest and happily in a large air conditioning bus to get us back to the airport. And it was only $17 for the transfer each way per person. So I thought that was pretty reasonable. Make sure you download your airline's app and have your boarding pass on your phone. Royal Caribbean printed out our boarding passes for us, with the luggage valet, but I guess their printer was low ink, whatever, and it did not print out properly. And when we got to security coming home, he's like, oh, this isn't gonna work. So luckily I was able to have my boarding passes on my phone and scan through security, and it was no problem. But if I didn't have that app, I would have had to go back and check into the airline, which is the whole purpose of getting the luggage valet, to save time. So download your airline's app and make sure you have your boarding passes on your phone as well, just as a backup. Make sure you pre-book your shows and your dining ahead of time. That was a tip I got from the Facebook group. There's actually an Allure of the Seas group on Facebook that is wonderful, that has so much information. And so because we only booked the cruise about 3 months before we went, so I was able to log in, pre-book all my dining. We were on My Time Dining, which you can go anytime you want, but you still can pre-reserve a time. And the reservation line was just as long as the non-reservation line, but the reservation line moved. Like, we were seated within 5 minutes, and the non-reservation line did not move at all. So pre-book all your dining if you can. Of course, if you want to try a specialty restaurant or something, you might not know where you want to eat, but at least have the reservation there. So when you do get on the ship, you're all set with your dining. Also, all the shows, be sure to book all the shows in advance. They book up fast, but we saw everything. We saw Mamma Mia, we saw Blue Planet, we saw Ocean Aria, and all the shows were absolutely amazing. And the production value, everything was just awesome. The performers, the actors, they really were so wonderful. Also, I don't think most people realize that Johnny Rockets is free for breakfast. And even on sea days when we went there, we went anywhere between 8 and 8:30. I have a 5-year-old that wakes up early, so we did go to breakfast early. We did not have a wait. So definitely check out Johnny Rockets for breakfast. I had their eggs, I had their pancakes, everything was delicious. Another great tip is you can put your suitcases under the bed. They will fit under the bed. So I unpacked all 3 suitcases. It was me, my husband, and my daughter. And I found spaces for everything. In the closet, there's places. There's a vanity with drawers. In the bathroom, there's a ton of drawers. So unpack everything, put your suitcase under the bed. This way you have everything at your fingertips and you're not living out of your suitcase for a week. So we were on the Eastern Caribbean cruise and we went to the Bahamas, St. Thomas, and St. Martin. I'm like not an excursion person. I didn't want to be gone for 5-6 hours, be stuck on a bus, especially traveling with a 5-year-old. I didn't want to be confined to certain hours or doing things, so we pretty much did our own thing. And in the Bahamas, we went to Junkanoo Beach. This was about a 15-minute walk from the ship, and we felt completely safe. Yes, people try to sell you things along the way. You will pass the straw market, but I'm from New York, so I really have zero problem saying no thank you. And once you said no thank you, they didn't bother you anymore. But once you got to the beach, you could rent beach chairs and umbrellas, or you could just plop your towel down that you will get from the ship, so you don't need to bring towels, and enjoy your day at the beach. That was actually my favorite beach of the whole trip. The water was so blue and so beautiful. Then in St. Thomas, I had read and saw that Megan's Bay was absolutely gorgeous. So that's where I wanted to take the family. I guess everybody else read that tip because it was jammed. When we got there, there was, like, no joke, thousands of people. Luckily, we were able to find a picnic table and found our own little spot, and it was gorgeous. So if you are gonna go to Megan's Bay, just know that the taxi each way is going to be $10 each per person. It's a flat rate. They don't change the prices between taxi companies. I guess they have a deal to all do the same prices. And it was a beautiful beach. So if you don't want to do an excursion and you want to head out on your own, check out Megan's Bay. It was crowded, but beautiful. As far as food, on the first day you get on the ship, everybody goes to the Windjammer Cafe, which is the buffet. So from reading tips on the Facebook group, I knew to avoid that. So we actually went to the Park Cafe. It was great. They had paninis. I had a prosciutto and brie panini with a cup of potato soup. That was delicious. So if you just want a light lunch, head over to that park cafe right after you get on the ship. During the week, we tried the Wipeout Cafe. That was perfect for sea days when you're on the pool. You can pop in. They had burgers and fries and hot dogs and pizza, which was perfect for my daughter. So that was a great little spot to head into and pick up. Also, we did not have any drink packages. We didn't do the refreshment package. We didn't do the soda package. We didn't do the deluxe beverage package. Me and my husband are not big drinkers, and plus, yes, this is a weight loss channel and I'm trying to lose weight, so I didn't want to feel forced to drink a lot by having the drink package. And we were happy drinking water, so if you don't have any drinking packages, you can have water, lemonade, or unsweetened iced tea, and that worked out perfect for us. Also in the morning, every place will have juice or coffee, and coffee also free during the day. So it worked out perfect for us, and we saved a ton of money. We also loved breakfast in the main dining room on sea days. The main dining room was wonderful. We had great meals. Our servers, Alma and Eddie, were just awesome. Luckily, even on my time dining, they sat us in the same place every night, so we established a relationship with them. They were awesome. So breakfast was great in the main dining room. Lunch was great in the main dining room. I think they only do lunch on sea days. They had a delicious salad station where you get to pick your ingredients and then they chop it up for you. That was so good. My daughter loved the ice cream buffet in the main dining room for lunch. So that is a great option on sea days, because we're not big buffet fans. Like, also trying to lose weight, I didn't want all the crazy options of the Windjammer, which they have like 20-30 stations of food, and I tried to avoid that by going to the main dining room, but they had just as many delicious options, but it was a little bit better portion control. We did go to Johnny Rockets one day for lunch, and I was curious how much that was going to cost. It was only $6.95 per person, and that included any burger you wanted, any side, fries, onion rings, and a drink. So I thought that was a bargain. The Promenade Cafe was awesome. That's open 24 hours, so we can go get coffee anytime if you wanted a little snack, or, you know, if my daughter wanted a cookie. That was a great place to get snacks, and that's all included. Like I said, the main dining room was delicious for dinner. We had a great lobster night. Every night they had great options. And for someone who's trying to lose weight, they did have low-fat options, sugar-free options. I did go overboard on the vacation, but the options are there if you want to take advantage of them. We actually did not go to any specialty restaurants for dinner. Traveling with a 5-year-old, you know, dinner is not relaxing, and I wasn't going to pay $100 to $150 because we're also traveling with my mom for a specialty restaurant where I'm going to be rushed through. So it was fine going to the main dining room, and we enjoyed ourselves immensely. We also did not get the Wi-Fi package. We wanted to enjoy our vacation, be disconnected. I can't tell you how many people were still sitting there on their phones in the main dining room, at the pool. I mean, sure, if you're traveling without your children, or, you know, there's a situation back home you need to be connected to, of course, get the Wi-Fi package. Luckily, I was traveling with the most important people in my life, so I did not need the Wi-Fi package. But if you can, try to disconnect, put those phones down, and really enjoy your vacation. So we had balcony rooms, and a cool tip I found out is you can actually ask the room steward to flip back the balcony divider. So my room and my mom's room, we were able to get that balcony divider pushed back, and we had a double balcony. The balcony room was beautiful. It was, of course, you're on a cruise ship, so it's not going to be a regular room, but for the 3 of us in the one room, it was perfect for us. Our cabin steward, Kenneth, was awesome. He was so nice. We were in cabin 7702. I highly recommend it. It was the perfect floor. We were 1 level above the boardwalk, 1 level under the Central Park. It was quiet. We had no issues with our cabin. Overall, the cruise was amazing. I am a very picky person, and I have 0 complaints. Nothing went wrong. everything, the staff was wonderful, the cruise director was awesome, the activities director was awesome. We did so many fun activities. Like I said, read your cruise compass, see what you want to do during the day, plan your day, and most of all, just enjoy your vacation. So I hope these tips help you out. I know so many YouTube videos really helped me out, so I want to thank you for that. Anybody who posted a video with tips, I really appreciate that. Have a wonderful time on your cruise and stay fit and fabulous. Bye!